How did Jamaica completely destroy the field in the under 20 girls 4x100m relay? In this video, we take a detailed look at one of the fastest and most impressive relay performances of the season. From the explosive start by the Bahamas to Alana Reid's unbelievable backstretch sprint that changed everything. Every moment of this race tells a bigger story about the future of Caribbean sprinting. We analyze the baton exchanges, the sprint mechanics, the anchor leg battle, and the reason Jamaica looked untouchable once they moved into the lead. We also discuss Trinidad and Tobago's fight for silver, the Bahamas' strong opening legs, and why this generation of young sprinters could dominate international athletics for years to come.
Ubiquitous kinesio tape, securing those knees. She needs them in the 4x1. Have to start from a low position and power to the blocks, run between the lines on the curve and deliver the baton. The 4x1 rules changed a couple of years ago. No longer a 10-meter zone for acceleration and 20 to pass in. 1 30-meter exchange zone.
Antigua and Barbuda in lane 3, Jamaica in 4, French Guyana in 5, Trinidad and Tobago 6, Bahamas in 7, and the British Virgin Islands in lane number 8. Frederick there for Trinidad and Tobago.
Powerful runner. Lots of college coaches here. Saw former world champion David Oliver in the hotel today. Should have been looking at athletes like Frederick, who's looked so good in the 100 and has gotten through to the 200 final.
Chatalia Dorset there for the Bahamas.
Medalist last year in the under 17 category in the 100 meters. And, Asaria Hewlett, lead of duty, sprinter hurdler, the black, green, and gold.
Under 20 girls 4x100 meters relay final. Antigua and Barbuda in 3, Jamaica in 4, Guyana 5, Trinidad and Tobago 6, the Bahamas in lane number 7. There's the Antigua and Barbuda team. Giardina Dowdy, a 100 finalist at the under 20 level, having gotten to the under 17 100 final last year as well. And she leads this Antigua and Barbuda setup.
To do that, you've got to be quality consistently, sprinting in the Caribbean fierce, and to make finals back-to-back, a fine achievement. Name Dowdy, former Jamaican sprinter Peter Gay Dowdy. This one spelled with a Y, not an I. Same commitment to speed for both ladies.
Off they go. 4x100 meters relay for under 20 girls final. The Bahamians have gone out quickly. They change ahead of the Jamaicans. Down the back stretch they go. Jamaica and Bahamas, a storming second leg for the Jamaicans.
Alana Reid.
Tremendous run. The Jamaicans start to separate themselves, and they've gone clear ahead of the rest of the field. Here they come to the final change. Jamaica in control. Alia Baker tearing down the stretch. Easy does it for the Jamaicans. Trinidad and Tobago in second, and the Bahamians in third. Frederick on anchor for Trinidad and Tobago. Dorset for the Bahamas, but the Jamaicans delivers. Well, they deliver a fine performance with Alana Reid storming on the back stretch.
Wow, that was the difference. She was a change maker. The first leg was even, perhaps with the Bahamians in the lead with that wonderful aquamarine vest. You could see them edging into the front on the outside lane, but the 10.92 girl, Alana Reid, made all the difference. There's a celebration for Trinidad and Tobago. Frederick 495, her teammates buoyant after their performance that puts them back on the podium. And yes, a big win for Caribbean sprinting in the 4x1.
A big win indeed. Here's another look at it. Looks like Renisha.
So practicing the 200, great curve running, nice first leg. The baton passing nice by the Bahamians and a fight back by the BV on the outside. But here comes Alana Reid, sweeps the backstretch clean, releases the baton, and puts Jamaica out in front. James on the third leg, the hurdler sprinter. A battle for the silver. Frederick puts her team in.
The under 20 girls 4x100 meters relay delivered one of the most impressive sprint performances of the season, and once again proved why Jamaica remains the most feared relay nation in the world. This was not simply a victory built on talent alone. It was a masterclass in speed, baton timing, curve running, and race control from a team that understood exactly when to strike. Against strong Caribbean opponents, including Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, Guyana, and Antigua and Barbuda, Jamaica produced a performance that completely changed the rhythm of the race after only 2 exchanges. From the opening meters, the Bahamas looked sharp and aggressive. Their first leg runner exploded from the blocks and attacked the curve with confidence, giving the Bahamian team an early advantage. Their baton exchange was smooth and efficient, allowing them to enter the second leg with momentum. For a brief moment, it looked like Jamaica might actually be forced into a difficult chase position. The Bahamian athletes showed excellent discipline in their lane execution, and their early lead created immediate pressure on the Jamaican squad. But the race changed completely once Alana Reid received the baton. Her second leg was a defining moment of the entire final. The acceleration was violent, controlled, and technically brilliant. Within seconds, she erased the Bahamian advantage and began separating Jamaica from the rest of the field. What made the performance so impressive was not only her raw speed, but the way she maintained relaxation while running at maximum intensity. Many young sprinters tighten up during relay legs because of the pressure of chasing or carrying a lead. Reid did the opposite. Her stride remained fluid, her posture stayed composed, and her transition into top speed looked effortless. This is exactly why Jamaica's relay system continues to dominate internationally. They do not simply rely on one fast athlete. They place athletes in positions that maximize their strengths. Reid's backstretch running ability made her the perfect weapon for the second leg, because that segment requires pure sprinting power and the ability to maintain velocity over a long straight. Once she moved Jamaica into first place, the entire complexion of the race changed. The baton exchange into the third leg was another critical detail. In youth relays, races are often lost during transitions because teams panic under pressure or runners mistime their acceleration. Jamaica showed none of those problems. Their exchanges were calm, rehearsed, and extremely efficient. Every runner trusted the system. There was no hesitation entering the zone and no visible deceleration during the handoff. Those small technical details created even more separation between Jamaica and the chasing teams. By the final exchange, the race was effectively over. Alia Baker received the baton with a commanding lead and handled the anchor leg with complete control. There was no desperation in her sprint because Jamaica had already broken the field psychologically. Baker simply maintained form, protected the advantage, and powered to the finish line while the battle for silver intensified behind her. That final stretch showed the depth of Jamaican sprinting, because even after Reid's explosive leg, the team still had another athlete capable of closing the race without losing rhythm or composure. Behind Jamaica, the fight between Trinidad and Tobago and the Bahamas became one of the most competitive parts of the final. Trinidad and Tobago displayed tremendous determination, especially on the anchor leg, where Frederick produced a strong finish to move her team into second place. The Bahamas fought hard to stay in medal position and ultimately secure bronze after leading during the early stages of the race. The result created an all-Caribbean podium, once again highlighting how sprinting remains deeply rooted in the region's sporting identity. What separated Jamaica from everyone else was a combination of elite individual speed and technical precision. Many relay teams possess one of those qualities, but very few have both at the same level. Jamaica's athletes attacked every phase correctly. Their starts were disciplined, their curve running was clean, their exchanges were sharp, and their top-end speed was unmatched once Reed accelerated down the backstretch. Another important factor was composure under pressure. These are under 20 athletes competing on a major stage with expectations attached to every baton exchange. One mistake can destroy an entire race. Jamaica never looked nervous. Every runner appeared prepared for the exact situation unfolding in front of her. That level of confidence comes from a sprint culture built over generations where relay execution is treated as seriously as individual events. Alana Reid's performance especially deserves attention because it carried the signature qualities seen in many legendary Jamaican relay runners. Explosive transition into maximum velocity, efficient mechanics, and the ability to break opponents mentally before the anchor leg even begins. Her second leg did not just create a lead. It completely changed the emotional energy of the final. Once Jamaica moved ahead, every other team was suddenly racing for second place. This race also revealed how strong the next generation of Caribbean sprinting already is. Trinidad and Tobago showed resilience. The Bahamas demonstrated excellent relay structure, and Antigua and Barbuda continued proving they can compete consistently at youth level. But Jamaica still operates on another level when the pressure rises, and the medals are on the line. The most dangerous part for the rest of the world is that these athletes are still developing. Performances like this suggest that Jamaica's future relay teams will remain dominant for years to come. The under 20 category often previews the next Olympic generation, and based on this final, Jamaica's sprint pipeline remains as powerful as ever.